we already knew that enhanced payroll for accountants is going away on the PC side. And so what they did to help you with your transition is they're actually giving you a special pricing structure that when you switch over to QBO Payroll for the first 2 years, they're going to give you, now make sure you're sitting down, 80% off for the QuickBooks Payroll and 30% off of QBO for the life of the subscription, not just the first year, but so 80% of payroll for 2 years, 30% off your QBO subscription for the life of the subscription. They will even do the migration for you and go through a personalized setup and training session. So for those of you who have been not ready to move off of Desktop Payroll and move over to QBO Payroll, this is a really good time to do it. And you do have to act pretty fast because that is going to expire on July 31st. So if you want to make the transition, get some help, and save a bunch of money, this is your window.
So let's just break something down real quick, because you can't just in passing say, as you know, QuickBooks Desktop Payroll is going away and then keep going and not say anything else to that. Let's just be a little bit more clear, okay? So in the webinar itself, or in any of the Frame of the Future articles, nowhere Intuit said QuickBooks Desktop Payroll is going away. We are saying that because it is pretty obvious based on the trends and the movement on where everything is going. The actual facts in the ground is after July 31st, no customer will be able to go out and purchase or subscribe to QuickBooks Desktop Payroll. That means if you didn't already have QuickBooks Desktop Payroll annual subscription and you were not doing a natural annual renewal past July 31st, you won't be able to hop onto QuickBooks Desktop Payroll. Now, a semi-exception to the rule here is QuickBooks Desktop Enterprise, because QuickBooks Desktop Enterprise has a silver edition, which is like the core version, and it has a gold, a platinum, and a diamond edition, and everything gold and above comes with payroll built in. So if you're a QuickBooks Desktop user that didn't have payroll before July 31st, 2024 passes, and you want to get into QuickBooks Desktop Payroll, you still could by getting onto QuickBooks Enterprise Gold and above. Now, if you're an existing subscriber of QuickBooks Desktop Pro or QuickBooks Desktop Premier or QuickBooks Desktop Accountant with the enhanced payroll added to accountants, if your subscription doesn't lapse and you continue to pay your annual subscription, that will still work until they officially announce what Alicia kind of hinted at, which is the official demise or wind down of that product. So let's just be very, very clear. Now, because of that, a lot of people are going to be flocking to QuickBooks Online Payroll, and partially because people say, okay, finally I'm ready, and partially because people will misunderstand the message about what's going on with payroll, and people are like, oh, crap, I'm forced to move to QuickBooks Desktop Payroll. So whether it's a misunderstanding of the exact phase-out process, or people just saying, I'm ready to move to QuickBooks Online Payroll, they're going to ease the pain of transition a little bit by giving you that 2-year 80% discount. And we're talking about accountants. This is for wholesale accounts transferring from desktop into QuickBooks Online Payroll. And then the 30% is something that already had existed. That's not news. You always get 30% with the Pro Advisor discount of the core QuickBooks Online subscription. But it wasn't clear to me is if the 80% jumps to regular price after 2 years, or if it goes down to the standard 30% discount for accountants. That wasn't 100% stated, was it, Alicia?
I don't remember if it was stated or not, but what you said, I want to reinforce that, or make sure that it sounds like this is for accountant billed files. So if it's on the Pro Advisors plan, or is this pricing also good for just straight up client paid files?
I think this is only for accountant billed accounts.
Okay. All right, which makes sense with the 30% off QBO for the life of the subscription, because we get that as Pro Advisors, but the clients only get it for the first year. If it's
this is only for accountants, because otherwise you would see the stuff advertised on their website, and it's not. Like the 80% is not in the website, the 30% is not in the website. Intuit will never, ever, ever offer a lifetime discount to end customers. This is not part of their strategy. They phased out of that concept 100%, with the exception of resellers selling enterprise. At the moment, QuickBooks' strategy is always the same as the cable company. We'll give you a bunch of discount at the beginning, and then it'll jump up to regular price. All the revenue models are based on getting full revenue at regular price.